Welcome to A Vibe Above, your space for deep healing, vibrant energy, and powerful transformation. Here, we explore holistic wellness, sound healing, mindset shifts, and the path to your future self. Every episode is designed to help you tap into the wisdom of your body, elevate your energy, and expand into the version of you that feels fully aligned. Through ancient practices, modern insights, and grounded guidance, you'll uncover the tools that create lasting change, inside and out. You're here to rise, to heal, and to step boldly into the life that's waiting for you. So let's dive in. Welcome back to A Vibe Above. As we head into summer, it's time for a serious conversation, one that will shift how you prioritize your life. We spend so much time, energy, and money on things, that in the grand scheme don't actually matter. Things that don't support your health, vitality, or longevity. But the truth is, your body and your mind are the foundation of everything. Your body is your vehicle for life. It carries you through every moment. Your mind shapes your experiences, decisions, and future. Your emotions dictate how your energy flows. And unresolved emotions create actual physical symptoms. Today, I want you to walk away never questioning what should come first in your life again. So let's get into it. Your body and mind are not separate. They are deeply interconnected, influencing each other at every moment. When your mind is in a state of stress, worry, or fear, your body responds accordingly. Your heartbeat quickens. Your muscles tense. Your breath becomes shallow. Inflammation rises, impacting digestion, sleep, and energy levels. Conversely, when your body is depleted or misaligned, your mental and emotional state follows. You have low energy, which leads to negative thought loops. Chronic pain triggers frustration or hopelessness. Poor digestion affects mood stability. And hormonal imbalances make it harder to regulate emotions. This means true healing requires addressing both thought patterns and physical symptoms together. Let's break this down further. Every thought you have creates a biochemical response. Your thoughts aren't just abstract concepts. They trigger actual shifts in hormones and neurotransmitters. For example, if you're constantly engaged in fear-based thinking, your body releases stress hormones like cortisol, which inflame tissues and drain energy. Unprocessed emotions are stored in the body. Painful experiences, heartbreak, fear, and anxiety manifest physically if ignored. Suppressed grief often leads to tightness in the chest, while chronic stress can trigger digestive issues and migraines. Your body needs emotional balance to thrive. We can't look at healing just about diet, supplements, or exercise. It's about clearing emotional weight that has built up over time. Many chronic illnesses have emotional roots. Healing past these emotional wounds is what often leads to shifts in physical health. So, how can we actively heal the mind-body connection? Well, we can release emotional weight through somatic movement, which is shaking, stretching, which can disrupt stored tension in muscles and rebalance energy flow. There's also breath work. Deep breathing signals safety to the nervous system, counteracting stress hormones. Then there's journaling or expressive therapy. Writing out unresolved feelings prevents them from manifesting as physical symptoms. And also sound and frequency healing. Vibrational medicine resets the nervous system, which helps to clear emotional blockages. We can also look at repairing the physical body to support mental clarity, like prioritizing your gut health. Imbalances in digestion directly impact mood and emotional resilience. There's also hydration and mineral support. Dehydration affects cognition and energy stability, and strengthening the nervous system. Regulating vagus nerve activity lowers anxiety and improves emotional processing. And you'll hear me talk about this one a lot on social media. Your body is not who you are, but it is the vehicle through which you experience life. Imagine this. You wouldn't drive a car without maintaining it. You wouldn't ignore the warning signals on the dashboard. You wouldn't expect a worn-down vehicle to take you on a powerful journey. Your body and mind need care, alignment, and healing for survival, but also for expansion, abundance, and expression of your soul's highest essence. You are here to thrive. You are meant to feel good. And it's time to choose that as your reality. Many people spend their lives investing in everything but themselves. Their work, financial security, relationships, material success, without realizing that none of it matters without a thriving mind and body. Imagine someone handing you the most incredible opportunity. Maybe it's financial freedom, a dream career, an amazing adventure. Now ask yourself, would you be able to enjoy it fully if you were constantly exhausted, unwell, or even mentally drained? Think about this. What's the first thing you focus on when you're sick? Getting better. Nothing else matters until you feel well again, right? Well, what happens when you're mentally drained? Creativity disappears. Emotions feel heavy. Decision-making suffers. Health dictates how much you can experience and create in this lifetime. Yet so many people wait until they're depleted to prioritize themselves, reacting to health issues instead of preventing them. We often treat external assets, like money or success, as the most valuable things we have, but the real wealth is your health. What happens when health is thriving? You wake up energized, ready to fully engage with life. Your mind is clear, allowing you to create, work, and dream freely. You feel strong and vibrant instead of carrying discomfort or fatigue. Meanwhile, neglecting health has a hidden cost. Chronic stress and exhaustion block creativity and ambition. Poor physical health drains mental strength and resilience. Emotional suppression leads to lingering discomfort and disconnection. The biggest shift is realizing that your body isn't just something that carries you through life. It directly affects how much joy, freedom, and abundance you can experience. Your body is the foundation of everything. When it thrives, everything else follows. People often hesitate to invest in their health because they feel it's too expensive, too time-consuming, or too difficult. But ignoring it is far more costly in the long run. What's actually expensive? Medical bills from ignored health issues, lost time and energy from constant exhaustion, productivity suffering due to brain fog and stress, and missed opportunities because your body and mind aren't fully at full potential. If your health thrives, everything else thrives. When your body is strong and your mind is clear, you create more success effortlessly because you have energy and focus. Your relationship improves because you aren't operating from exhaustion or stress. You attract abundance because your mind and body are in sync, raising your vibration. At the end of the day, your mind and body determine the quality of your experience. Investing in your well-being is never wasted energy. It is your highest return. The choices you make today will affect how you feel years from now. Your health is the key to everything you desire. So treat it like your most valuable asset. Most people focus on physical health, diet, exercise, supplements, but they neglect the emotional weight they carry, which often they are unaware of its impact. What happens when emotions stay suppressed? Stress and anxiety store in the body as inflammation, which leads to pain, brain fog, digestive issues, and chronic fatigue. Heartache and grief suppress immunity, making it harder to recover from illness and leaving the body more vulnerable to infections. Fear and worry tighten the nervous system, causing tension, migraines, sleep disturbances, and hormonal imbalances. Your emotions become embedded into your physical body. Think about the times you've experienced deep emotional stress. Maybe heartbreak, loss, betrayal, anxiety. Notice where your body reacted first. Did your stomach tighten? Did your muscles ache? Did you feel exhaustion or foggy? Did you hold tension in your neck and shoulders? These are all signs of emotional residue affecting physical health. Your body is constantly trying to release and process emotions, but if suppressed, they become stored trauma, leading to discomfort, illness, and misalignment. Imagine carrying a backpack full of bricks every day without realizing it. You feel heavy, slow, and exhausted, but you think this is just normal. Emotional weight works the same way. It adds stress, stagnation, and resistance to the body, making it harder to function optimally. When you don't clear emotions, your nervous system gets stuck in a fight or flight loop. You struggle to relax, even when resting. You feel tension without a clear reason why. You experience random physical discomfort or chronic tension. Your body needs emotional balance to truly thrive. So let's talk about clearing emotional weight. Now, some of these may sound familiar to what we've talked about earlier, but the first one would be the somatic movement, releasing stored energy through the body. And we do this by shaking. So try a full body shake for 60 seconds, like you're shaking off water. This helps release stress patterns trapped in muscles. There's also stretching. So focus on areas where trauma is stored, like your hips, your shoulders, your jaw. Hold deep stretches while breathing slowly. And do these for a few times until you feel more relaxed. And there's also dance and free movement. So move without structure. Let your body express and shift energy freely. And you can also use breath work to reset the nervous system. Here's a deep exhalation technique. Inhale slowly for 4 seconds through your nose. Hold for 6 seconds, letting your body absorb safety signals. And then exhale for 8 seconds through your mouth, releasing emotional tension. Repeat 10 rounds, allowing your nervous system to reset from survival mode. You can also use sound healing and frequency medicine, using vibration to clear emotional blockages. Humming is a great one to use. This activates the vagus nerve relaxation by humming deeply for 30 seconds. You could also use binaural beats. Listen to theta waves, which are around 6 to 8 hertz, to encourage subconscious healing. And you can find these easily on YouTube. And then there's crystal bowls. Allow these sound frequencies to disrupt stored tension and recalibrate the body's energy field. And there's also intentional journeying. And this is great for unblocking emotional suppression. Write down your emotions that you've been holding inside: anger, sadness, fear, disappointment. And ask yourself, where do I feel this in my body? What do I need to release? Right as if you're clearing that old energy. And then when you're done, you can physically tear up the page to reinforce emotional cleansing. When you clear this emotional weight, your body starts healing itself naturally. Healing isn't just about what you eat or how much you exercise. It's about emotional cleansing, nervous system balance, and energetic renewal. Your body, mind, and emotions must work together for full transformation. When you address the emotional roots of imbalance, your physical healing accelerates, your vitality returns, and your entire reality shifts. Here's the thing. When you really commit to prioritizing your health, something shifts. Not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, and even energetically. I honestly feel like a completely different person from just a month ago. The way I wake up, the way I move, the way I carry myself. It's like my future self finally caught up to me. And let me tell you, they are way happier. My energy feels more steady. Not those midday crashes, but actual vibrance. The discomfort and inflammation I felt walking, gone. I feel more lighter, stronger, and more aligned. I'm sleeping so deeply now without waking up in the middle of the night. I wake up refreshed instead of dragging through the morning. Even physically, I notice the shifts. My waist, my thighs, things are recalibrating naturally. And here's what makes it exciting. There's actual science behind all of this. The way our body processes inflammation, regulates the nervous system, and supports recovery all play a role in how we feel daily. That's why I'm obsessed with supporting my body from the inside out. When you provide what it truly needs, the results show up effortlessly. Whether it's in your mood, your movement, or how grounded you feel in your own skin. If you're curious about how this works, I'm sharing more details in the show notes so you can explore for yourself. And of course, I'm always available if you have questions or need more information. At the end of the day, your mind and body are the foundation of everything. Your energy, your ability to create, your joy, and your longevity. This is your sign to stop pushing your well-being to the back burner. To start treating your health like your most valuable investment. To honor your body, listen to what it needs, and commit to feeling good. Because when you truly step into alignment with your well-being, everything else follows. Your mindset, your confidence, your success, and your happiness. So what's the one thing you're going to shift today? Maybe it's choosing to release emotional weight. Maybe it's fueling your body with the right support. Maybe it's just deciding that you deserve to thrive. If today's episode sparked something in you, If you're ready to explore how internal healing leads to external transformation, please check out the show notes. There's more waiting for you there. And please subscribe to A Vibe Above for more deep dives into mind-body alignment, energy healing, and holistic transformation. Because you're meant to feel good inside and out. Many blessings.